10. So we'll get and start the meeting. We'll begin with calling the meeting's called to order. We'll begin with Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Roll call.
Sandra Cabezas Ayala. Present. Rosa Maria de Llano.
Present.
Roberto Ortiz.
Present.
Esmeralda Rodriguez. Absent. Angelica Salinas.
Present.
Edelvina Perez.
Present.
Roslio Villarreal.
Present.
We have a quorum.
All right.
Is she at virtual after all? Or
She was gonna try.
Okay.
She wasn't sure.
Okay.
But I left her a message for her.
Okay.
No citizens' comments at this time. We'll move on to item number 5, minutes, reading and approval of minutes for December 13th.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the minutes for December the 13th, 2023.
I second that motion.
We have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? All right, ayes have it, so the minutes are approved. Communications and announcements?
None at this time?
None at this time. Staff reports, quarterly program report.
That's in your packet, and this is for October, November, and December for each of the branches. Per name of the program.
And was that outside the watch party?
The eclipse,
Uh-huh.
that was the plan, but it was cloudy that day.
Oh,
So we had events here and different things, and people still showed up.
Yeah, we saw 250.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, Author Ana Maria Mendez only had 3. That's the one I had recommended, but I don't think she did a lot of publicity.
Yeah, they have
She
to,
did.
we sent out
You sent out.
the usual on Facebook, da-da-da.
She didn't even invite me.
No?
After I had invited her.
Oh,
Present. She was a classmate from a long time ago. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Pues también hoy I had my chemo and everything.
No, and then
Yes.
she said, I'm gonna take you the book. I never heard from her, so
Okay.
we scheduled it and plugged it from our side. But
I see. I'm sorry. Because I would have felt her better with también chemo con el.
Yeah, a lot of outreach to elementary schools and other high schools and middle schools is great. We're reaching a lot of schools.
Yes. I love the 250 for the eclipse.
Wonderful.
no, but yeah, we're getting a lot of invites.
Yeah, excellent.
See, that it's excellent that it's being used.
Right.
Yeah, I love the story times. And the puppet show, one puppet show, 150. So that?
At the school,
At-
at the school.
Oh, it was at the school.
It has the name of the school, it's an outreach.
Oh, December, but it's,
Had a lot.
oh, Roberto San, oh, yes,
Mhm.
oh, yes. Okay.
Cuellar, Farías.
But once upon a Christmas here, 250.
Oh, yeah, that's a popular one, that's a popular, we have
Wow.
Santa and everything.
Yeah. And your teen advisory board, you have a lot. A lot of.
They've had 4 meetings, yes, we're getting good attendance here.
Yeah, that's good.
The local library.
I've been trying to get some of my sobrinos, you know. They don't like books as much as the other. Each one of the library has their own.
Yes, each one has their own, the different programs.
So the Moss has CH reading night at Cigarro High School.
Mhm.
That's wonderful.
They get invited a lot to all the
So
schools over
Cigarro,
on that
sí,
side,
and the
they
Moss.
do.
Schoolers.
And then the mobile, library,
She's, yeah.
Sanchez, Banana, Harvest, McDonald, Dorado Park, Diego.
And Moss at the Cigarro Recreational 300. That's, those are, and what did they do there, do you know?
They either provide information, sometimes they give out books sometimes, if they get a chance, they give out library cards, but that's done ahead of time.
Centeno Career, they want to those 400 people. No? We're getting our
Yeah.
money's worth.
It's a
Yes.
good activity.
Yes,
They're going
it's-
out to be aware of, you know, it, and then the parents become aware of it, and it's
Mhm.
free to come and do a lot of things, you know. Always helpful. Yeah, I was watching a program the other day, and they were talking about, and I don't know if we can do it, it's a book club, and for, you know, you pay to participate, but everybody takes their own book, you know, and so everybody just sits down and you know,
sits there and
everybody.
reads.
Yeah, they read their own
Oh,
book,
yeah,
and then
I
they
wanted
discuss
that.
whatever they wanna discuss at that
About the
time.
book.
It's not
It's
one
a-
book,
a
one
reading.
club, yeah, it's a reading thing,
Yeah.
so a lot of.
I would love to do that, cause I, at home I try and I start and then I have to do something.
Right, and there were a lot of young people, I'd say late teens, early 20s, and so it's like, it's a safer activity than going out to clubs.
Yeah.
You know, it's not expensive, you're not drinking and eating, they're all just sitting down scattered everywhere, reading for
Reading.
so long, and then they talk to whoever they wanna talk about, whatever it could be the book, it could be something else.
Where does that take place?
At several places around the country.
Oh, in the country.
Yeah, so
Yes,
somebody
yeah,
started
right.
it, and then, you know, it started
Started.
catching on in other cities.
Maybe we should,
That way you
we
read
should-
what you
we should
want.
look into it.
Yeah,
I think.
that's a good idea.
Yes, I don't know.
Yes, yeah, I'll write them down and suggest it
Yes.
to the librarians.
Yeah.
It's kind of a passive program.
Right,
yeah,
Just
it's-
provide the
They
space.
don't have to,
Yeah,
they don't
and
have
also it's a safe activity, let's face it, for an hour or two, you are surrounded by like-minded people
Yeah,
in a safe area instead of, you know.
yeah, I would have loved that.
Yes, me too.
when
I
was
would
young.
Yeah.
Inner city. ICB is.
Inner city. Mhm.
Inner city. By Plum.
Mhm.
By Plum. Ven acá, ven acá. And Rooney, oh.
And also you have a new book display there by Jovita Hidalgo, is that right? I haven't been here in about a month.
It's okay, no, it's been there a while.
It's been there a while.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Porque
Yeah,
Juan
Jovita.
González.
Yeah.
We did that little display that, Dora's upstairs. did.
Right.
Oh, but you have one more book about, or what did you say?
No,
it
a
was-
little display.
Oh, a little.
Because they're
bit,
talking
oh.
about the displays. you
Yes,
know.
Yeah, we had a guest speaker 2 years ago at the Women's City Club, was about what we did.
Dr. Gonzalez, yes.
Dr. Gonzalez.
And we hosted here
Ah,
a
that's
long
right,
time
we
ago,
hosted.
yes.
Yes. Yes, and
When she
she's
first
a native
came out.
Laredo, and-
Mhm.
doesn't have a lot of people, pero
No,
But
we're
otherwise,
trying, we're gonna start moving some of the programming to Saturdays. That seems to be when people can show up for, so, during the week, no. They get a lot of people, a lot of use of the computers and
but
going in.
adults probably not
Mhm.
children.
Yes,
It's
adults.
not a lot of children in those areas.
I seem to remember when they're trying to decide what to do with it, that there's not a lot of families immediately within walking
Right.
distance.
A lot of the old
Mhm.
folks, the apartments, and,
Mhm.
I don't know, just. But there are
Commercial.
some schools there,
It's kind of far.
it's kind of far.
And she has gone to the schools and presented and,
McDonald's is too far.
but during the week, no, not a lot of kids going in there.
Rooney is so far, no. I mean, I'm trying to, no.
No, it's kind of far. I
It's
think I
kind of
don't know
far.
the exact address, but are not anything immediately there.
Sí, pues que incluyan 4 meetings and so.
No, like I said, we're gonna try to do it maybe on Saturdays when parents, working parents also.
Sí, I
Yeah.
understand. So,
Any other observations on the quarterly program report? Other than the notice one from, we got out about the book,
The reading club.
the reading, yes.
Bring your own book.
Bring your own
There's one.
Bring your
We
own
used to have a
book club.
reading club, pero it was bring your own book, but they had read it before, and then they just go and tell everybody about it, but not sitting and reading.
Right.
Maybe we can provide coffee.
Bring your own book.
BYOB, a book.
Okay.
Okay, bring your own beats.
Okay, let's move on to the library director's updates.
And you do have the checklists for each of the branches. There's some things where it's like you're trying to get the parts. It's like they haven't come in. And waiting on the vendors to come in.
Yeah, it seems like it's taking a long time, like with that PA system.
Yes.
I mean, it's from August.
Yes.
So I'm glad you put in here these notes at August, and here we are,
Yeah.
end of January today, and still, we're just trying to get a quote.
They haven't responded back.
That's here?
Yes,
Oh, this
here.
one?
And that even started before.
So the PA system's not working?
Oh, yes, it's working. We just wanna move the one in the front to the back
Oh.
to have, not be viewable by, like if you have a patron that is disruptive.
The elevator, there's 2 elevators or one? Here? Here? So the one that's not working is which one?
Both of them working here at night.
No, right now.
The technician was going through,
Cleaning,
cleaning, we had an alarm go off, so he was trying to see what was triggering.
okay, but it is working.
It is working,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Yeah, probably he put it off, so
Ah,
we
he
can
just
check
put,
that.
yeah, and not in
To
service.
check what was the trouble.
But they're both working.
The other one.
Okay. Where is the other elevator?
In the back, the staff, behind the
The
doors.
If, we've had times when this one's not working and we let people go back there and use
Okay.
it.
Very good. You wanna tell, Roxanne that there's an error on the flyer.
Okay.
It says homes can be, begin being submitted on November 1st to February 1st. I I think that's what you're.
No, they started,
It started in November.
November.
Oh, November?
Yes, they did. It's about to end,
Ya se acaba en febrero.
yeah, the ninth.
It ends in February. It started in November.
Since November they started to read.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then it was my
Under that
mistake.
committee.
I misread because I was thinking if they were due in November, then I got it. So since November, people have been turning
Yes.
in.
Because especially the schools, the teachers need the time.
When they have time
When
to
they
do
have time.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and they're not tested, so we have to tell them way in advance.
Yeah, the deadline's the
The
ninth.
deadline, yeah.
Ah.
So many teachers submit, especially for the teachers. Yeah.
Give the assignment.
See, yes, to give the assignment that you don't have time, so.
So this went out, this has been gone out
Mhm.
For a long
since.
time.
But she wanted to put it again because the deadline is coming up.
Oh, I see.
And it's
Okay.
coming up.
Perfect.
I see Roxanne does a good job, you know, she's my adopted daughter. I'm so proud of my adopted daughter.
And I said, I said, and I had
She
seen
does
it
a good
already, I was
job.
gonna bring it up, and I said, is that, correct me if I'm wrong, is that February the first? That's, yeah, that's not even Tuesday, it's Monday, or what's tomorrow, Thursday? Yeah.
And she didn't include me in one. Quién sabe qué. And then my friends, you didn't include Rosa Maria, she out. No, because I don't wanna pressure
bother
her.
her.
No pressure, because I was doing, you know, when I was, I didn't. She's so dark. No, que ya no me quiere. Ay, no, Alice, I didn't wanna pressure her. You appreciate that.
Yes, very, it's a thoughtful one.
It's a very thoughtful. Es que no quiero justificar. Por eso no lo imagino.
Keep you in the loop.
My friends, Patricia. My friend Patricia. Oye, ¿por qué no está Rosa María?
Oye, but,
¿Cómo está? No, she's fine.
she's still working at the
We didn't say anything about this, we're already in.
Yes, I guess we're.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, okay. So then, we'll go on to the recent upcoming library programs and services, which is this.
The flyers.
The flyer, yeah, we're already
The
looking at those,
flyers,
that's why.
I'm just starting, pero I'm
A lot of
glad.
activities and for everybody.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And so this is for each library.
Each branch,
I'm
yes.
glad, because. you know,
They have
you-
different things.
Yes.
We will also have early voting at the South Branch
Oh, good.
and at the Faskin Rec Center, not the library itself. And then Election Day, Inner City, the South Branch and Faskin will be voting sites. So
I think they were trying to stay away from the schools, right, Robert?
that's what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
They're
more
trying,
schools.
They're
yes,
trying.
because of safety.
Right, because people.
Just go in there.
Mhm.
Yes, and it's understandable.
And you also have something with the workforce that, you know, most of the libraries have a
Well,
booth for the workforce.
all of them have a virtual
Right.
workstation.
Yes.
It gets used at
Right.
Bruni more than
Yeah,
any other
uh-huh,
place.
okay.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And Vida's gonna start, right, pretty
It
soon?
started.
Yes, that's a
Last
wonderful-
Saturday,
That
yes.
is a wonderful lifesaver, I think, for a lot of people.
We didn't include that in there. We just have, we made our own flyer because there's all these different sites,
Right,
but for the
yes.
library.
Yes.
Wow, who's gonna teach? Marina Hinojosa is teaching mosaic art.
She's been planning this since
Wow.
last year, so
Wow.
it's limited, so if you wanna go,
No,
sign
no,
up
no,
for it.
but I mean, oh my God, she's so talented, Marina, I must say, that's, goes to-
Oh, yeah, piñatas, you have mosaics, historical collection tour, that'd be very nice.
Yeah. Who is in charge of
Doris.
Doris Gonzalez.
Oh, Doris. So he used to be.
Yes.
¿Cómo se llama? Ah,
Moreno.
Moreno.
And Renee,
Yeah.
Renee before
And then
that.
René López.
Mr. Guajardo before
Ah,
that.
oh, Mr. Guajardo. Sí, no, we're talking.
But, well, I was here when,
Mr. Guajardo.
we actually worked with some of those documents.
Oh, wow.
With Dr. Stanley Green,
Mhm.
with the history of Laredo, we actually did some work.
Marilena was she's a veteran. She was with me in the Spanish. We received volunteers. LBN. Esa también, they had one a lot.
Yeah, and at FAST, and it's good that you're having the pre-teens. I think a lot of the time, the middle schools kind of get forgotten, you do something for the little ones, and then you have the teens,
That's right.
but
Well, and the teen
preteens
program
get.
here, we start taking them at 5th grade, I think.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
can start
okay.
doing that, way
Right.
they can stay with the,
Correct,
With-
yeah, because I think we forget that age group sometimes.
and we noticed that a while back during the summer, was they thought that was too little,
Right.
for little kids, for the children, and then over here, the adults were, so
They didn't
we tried
belong,
having
yeah.
preteen programs in the summer.
Right.
That's her sketch bomb. Who's doing that sketch bomb at Moss? Is it
That's,
Moss?
it's Annalisa, her husband is an
Oscar
art.
Gomez, oh, Oscar.
Yeah,
Oscar-
Oscar Gomez, yes.
Oscar Gomez, ya leí aquí. And he's married to.
Annalisa.
One of your librarians. That's wonderful sketch drawing.
Mhm.
Wow.
And they
That's-
had sketch bombs before, now they're
really?
meeting there, and
But
it's.
it's only
very-
at the
Moss, yes.
But I think that's wonderful. I mean, to offer it to the community.
She
Tell
gets good
Annalisa.
attendance también,
Yeah.
she does.
More than just books, because something, I think,
Grown-ups.
because I
arts
can
and crafts.
illustrate the books. Yeah.
Yes.
Who's going to present that historical collection?
It's the historical librarian, the Doris Gonzalez.
Oh,
This is new, she's something she's trying out. To see, when, one time she had documents, out related to Jovequidad, and she got some people coming in to look at them.
Yeah,
So, let them know what exactly is up there.
right.
how often does she dig into that?
She's just doing, this is the first time that she's doing it. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Bless.
Salud.
I'm just wondering.
This looks very interesting. I'd like to come.
Oh, it's on the leap day.
So yes, thank you. It's starting
Oh,
at
Thursday at 6.
Yes. It's at 6.
She'd love it. We got you.
But at Martin High colleagues, we worked at Martin High for a long time.
Yes. Very long time.
And then we have Marion.
Are there any other observations about the upcoming library programs and services or anything else? that's,
No, excellent.
So the monthly statistics then.
And that you also have in your packet, the pretty graphic one, and then the actual numbers behind it.
I wanna say, go back to the pruning. I'm glad you're doing the Valentine's Day on Saturday and the family nights on Friday.
Mhm.
And to hopefully
Yes,
attract more
that's
people.
hopefully, yeah. we'll
And
try-
yes, I'm glad you put snacks. So
That's always a plus.
Yes, yes, yes.
They enjoy that.
While they last.
Yes,
While
well,
they
yes, yeah. Hopefully people will come.
Mhm.
On the checkouts, on the statistics, you see database, that's using just research, is that what that is?
Yes, the databases that we have, each time somebody looks for something. Some are available remotely, but some of them do have to get used in-house.
Ms. Solis, in the e-collection, does Hoopla and Libby count?
Hoopla and Libby.
Oh.
And then Cloud Library also.
Cloud. Sometimes in the Libby, they have Houston and Laredo.
Yes,
And
you can actually sign up for a bunch of libraries, talk to Nikki.
Really?
Yeah.
I just have those two, Libby and Hoopla. And sometimes it's,
Cloud Library, we're in a consortium,
oh,
so we get access to several different libraries, and they have access to our stuff too, our electronic resources.
okay, that's wonderful. I've used it. But in the, like, there's a lot of books that are on hold because they're so popular.
And some of them are one use, like if it was on the shelf,
Uh-huh.
if somebody checks it out, it's not available until they turn it in.
Yeah, that's happening to me.
Yes, yes.
I'm finishing one and they're saying, telling me.
Hurry up.
there's a
Hurry up.
patron
Waiting for you.
So, yeah, but I'm there, I'm there. No, it's actually, I've told you before, it's actually a very, very good.
Mhm. The audiobooks are really good too.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi sessions, what is that?
Every time if somebody comes in and uses our Wi-Fi,
Oh,
it gets counted.
okay.
And the reason we started counting it, because the state library requires it.
Oh, good. That's good, 6,000, that's a lot.
Do you have, like here, like, I don't know, is it in historical, like, copies or records of old newspapers here?
We have some of them, on microfilm. We just got a new, reader a couple of years ago, the media reader.
How far back does it go?
I don't know, cause it does skip some and there's some we cannot get. Is that late 1800s, I wanna say?
Yeah,
That's what the newspaper started,
it did, it started by Justo Pen
See,
back in
1880 something, 1880 something.
Doris will give you
1891,
the
I think
dates
it
and
is.
I don't know if we have everything available. I know there were some gaps, but I can ask her to find out.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's
I-
just upstairs, or what is that?
Upstairs,
Okay.
we have one room specifically for the newspapers.
So do you get a lot of inquiries here, because things like that here and like from companies outside of Laredo and are wanting looking to invest here? Is that something that they call, they hey,
No,
can
it's
you?
usually people coming and looking for certain articles,
Okay.
obituaries,
Just wondering. Okay.
But that's a good question, because many people come to invest if there's, you know, things to do.
I think they go probably to the Laredo Economic Development. They're the ones that,
Go for business.
Yeah.
yeah, they're the ones and now we have an economic development department also for the city.
Even the Chamber of Commerce, right? is
That's
something that they
another
can-
one that can give them.
If they don't have it, they direct
Yeah,
it
I
to
mean,
somebody
here
who
they would
does have
come
that
to
information.
research it, here, over there, they probably have it here.
Right.
They have it readily available.
So I think we should be very proud of our library.
Thank you, I
We
am,
have
we've come a long way, baby.
Well,
And you're
Yeah.
reaching all segments of the population,
Yes.
that's nice. You have
Yes.
adults, teens, pre-teens, little ones.
and in all sections.
Even
Arts
people
and
who
crafts.
never come here,
Yeah,
but they come for their taxes and their passport.
yeah, and once they come, then they say, oh, there are other things.
Things that they can do.
I usually take pictures of some of these things and send it to my friends, that I know they have little ones, or they babysit grandchildren, and, you know,
Yeah,
looking
I
for
think
something to
that-
do. I take pictures of these flyers and I send it to them. So,
Thank you. That's word of mouth sometimes.
yeah, word of mouth, because you're not aware of it, yeah.
I just leave them to my friend.
Right.
Anything else on the monthly statistics? Go on to item number 8, items for discussion and possible action. I guess-
I did want to bring something. Nikki's very interested in showing off the mobile library, and she would like to know if for the next meeting, if you would be okay with her parking outside, so you
Yes.
can go in and look at it before
Yes,
the
we would
meeting.
love to.
Yes.
And she said also, you know, people come into the library and say, hey, this is also there.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
I'll let her
think
know
that's a good
that
idea.
we're go for next Wednesday.
And I think Nikki is wonderful. I mean, she does all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does the program. She's doing the program for us. I mean, she is
Amazing.
She's very talented.
I love her.
She is.
Yeah.
She's very talented.
She's got a nice
She's a
talent.
keeper, for sure.
Oh, that's what I'm planning.
She's very happy. She actually said, oh, do some more.
She left for about a year and she came back. She had gotten another job. Our next meeting is scheduled for the 28th of February. Again at 5 o'clock here.
Okay. Anything else? I guess also the item is the item about
The reading
that
club.
book, that kind of book
Yeah.
club kind of thing, maybe talking to your other librarians. Anything else?
In that case, it's like the parents can come with the kids, whatever age they are, if they're trying to sometimes bond a little bit, you know, what do we have in common for the activities? They can sit with their friends, the adults can, but it's something they can do as a group, as a family, you know. Society of it. Okay.
Okay. And anything else for next time? Alright, do we have a library committee member absences? Yes.
It says Madam.
And we start our new fiscal year, calendar year in January.
So the count starts again for your absences.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
So it'd be, so she would be her first.
it's her first. It's per calendar year, so.
Yeah, I remember somebody thought it was from October to October, like the.
That's
the
how our
city-
budget runs, that's
Yeah.
everything runs, but they wanna
Yeah, I
make it easier. Yeah.
Alright.
remember. We'll start all over again.
Any motion for adjournment?
I saw, move.
Motion, all, we have a second? Second, all those in favor to adjourn the meeting?
Aye.
All those opposed? Alright, I said it, the meeting is now adjourned.